I keep my goals to myself, cause whenever I share it with folks, they get a look upon their face and their memory floats to a time where their goals and the stars ain't...
What's good? Let's get into Smackdown from July the 17th, 2026. This show was an absolute disaster. I have no idea what Triple H is doing, but he clearly doesn't care about the future of the business at all. What is the point of NXT if you're not going to use the people that Shawn Michaels poured his heart and soul into for 2 to 3 years? What are we doing with Trick Williams? What are we doing with Fatal Influence? I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't understand why he still wants to book the main roster like it's NXT Black and Gold. I don't fucking understand. It's so stupid. It is dumb. SmackDown is literally the worst show of the week. It's the worst show of the week. Dynamite at times is better than SmackDown. That's not saying much, but it is sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. For the most part, Dynamite's usually on par with SmackDown. But there are times where Dynamite is a little bit better than SmackDown. NXT and TNA, both in their rebuilding stages, are better than SmackDown. Raw sometimes is better than SmackDown. Not saying much either. But SmackDown is just a bad show. It's just an all-around bad show. And this show was just more proof of that. I don't really expect for much to change as we go into SummerSlam. You know, we've got literally 2.5 weeks left until SummerSlam. And their tickets have not moved that much, right? If you go back to SummerSlam last year, they did over 100,000 tickets last year. For night one, it was like 50K. For night two, it was 60K. And I just don't understand it. I don't understand. I really don't. I don't. And it's not the money, because people have money to go to these shows. It's the booking. It's the booking, man. It's the booking. And you're not allowing these characters to show us what they really can do, and you're just handcuffing everybody, and you just pushing who you want to push. That's the only thing I can ascertain from all this. It's just Triple H just doesn't care. He doesn't care. And, it shows. It honestly shows. And I wouldn't be shocked that if SummerSlam for both nights ends up just getting maybe 40 to 45K, which is all they get, through both nights. I would imagine they get like 20, like maybe 24, 25K, and then maybe 23K on night two. I don't know, man. I really don't fucking know. But it's not looking good. It's not looking good. All right, let's go ahead and get into this miserable show, because really nothing happened on this show at all. So we start the show off with Gunther. He's pissed off. He says that he prides himself on being a professional, but since he's come to SmackDown, he's been mistreated. He suggested that Nick Aldis is jealous of him and that he should be champion right now. And we all know it. Gunther says Nick Aldis is the reason he isn't champion, and that Nick Aldis has made this personal. Gunther is being forced to team with Sami Zayn to take on CM Punk and Cody Rhodes at Saturday night's main event. Gunther says Sami Zayn is beneath him, and this is unacceptable. So Adam Pearce comes out and says that, and tells Gunther that he's had enough. It says Gunther should be thanking Nick Aldis for saving his job. Adam Pearce says that if Gunther was on Raw and did what he did, Gunther would be fired. Adam Pearce talks about the stipulation Nick Aldis had added to the match, which is basically if Gunther's team wins, he and Sami are added to the SummerSlam match, which makes it a fatal 4-way. So Cody shows up. Him and Gunther, they brawl. Cody just he does his entrance basically, and then he fights Gunther basically. So Cody gets on the mic and tells Gunther that he won't make it past Saturday, but today's Friday night, and we're on the road to Sunday night's main event. And Cody wants a match with Gunther tonight, and then Adam Pearce makes it official, and that's how we start SmackDown. This sucks. This absolutely sucks. This was a waste of time. Clearly, they're not going to go the Fatal 4-Way route. Clearly, they're more likely going to go the Triple Threat route. They're going to have Nick Aldis show up, cost Gunther the match at Saturday night's main event. Sami's still going to complain, saying that he didn't lose. It was actually Gunther. And Nick Aldis is going to end up making it a triple threat at SummerSlam. Punk, Sami, Cody for the WWE Championship at SummerSlam. It's going to happen. Who really cares, though? Moving on. This leads us into a video package letting us know that there's going to be a ladder match at SummerSlam to crown an interim women's champion with Rhea being injured. Okay, they're finally doing something now when this should have been done maybe like well over a month ago at least towards the end of June, or at least early July. I don't fucking know, man. The winner will then defend the women's championship until Rhea is healed. And I'm guessing they're going to do like a unification match at some point whenever Rhea comes back. Who cares? This is just a waste of time. Moving on, then this leads us into all the women involved, in the ladder match. Jade Cargill, Nia Jax, Fatal Influence. They're all talking backstage and everything else about how they're going to win and all that jazz. Who cares? Moving on, this leads us into the first match of the night. Finn Balor defeats Tala Tonga. Who gives a fuck? I don't care about this at all. Let's move on. I feel bad for Finn Balor. Moving on, Adam Pearce is on the phone and CM Punk shows up. He asked him about the stipulation for his match tomorrow. CM Punk is also concerned about Cody Rhodes' match against Gunther and says that he'll go talk to Cody Rhodes. So Damian Priest shows up and talks to CM Punk and says after SummerSlam he's going to be waiting for Punk and his title. So R-Truth shows up and then he's joking around with Damian Priest, and that's how that segment ends. I don't care about any of this shit at all. I really don't. None of this is important. Just filler shit. I don't get it. I really don't. Moving on. This leads us into a video promo. So we hear from all the women that are in the qualifier. Jade Cargill, Nia Jax, Zayn.Tiffany, Stratton. Y'all talk about winning and becoming the next champion. Whatever. So Tiffany Stratton defeats Jane. She advances in the ladder match. This is dumb. I feel bad for Jane. Jane is great. I'm a fan of Tiffany Stratton, but Tiffany Stratton's been there over a year now. All right? It's time for her to kind of fall back a little bit. Like, I get it. I get you want to have her in the ladder match, but come on. Like, get real. Whatever, though. It's fine, I guess. Moving on from that, this leads us into Baron Corbin. We get a video package of him. He said he puts the blue brand on notice. And he calls out Trick Williams and says that he's the first one on Baron Corbin's hit list. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Do I really care about this? No, not really. Baron Corbin being back is fine, but is he really going to do much of anything? No, probably not. Moving on from that, Trick Williams is backstage with Jackie Redmond. Trick Williams makes fun of Baron Corbin being bald, and Carmelo Hayes walks in. Trick Williams wants an apology. Carmelo Hayes says Trick Williams hesitates around him because they both know that Trick Williams is not better than Carmelo Hayes. Trick Williams says that Carmelo Hayes has been on SmackDown for a long time, and has barely done anything, whereas Trick Williams has been here for much time and has done much more than he has, which was hilarious, and because it's all true. Melo's been on SmackDown for what, a year and a half now, almost 2 years. So Trick Williams is 1,000% right. Trick Williams tells Carmelo Hayes to quiet down when the grown men are talking, and he leaves laughing. So whatever, that's fine. Moving on. Jade Cargill defeats Nia Jax. She advances. Because Charlotte Flair showed up and beat up B5 and Michin. So, whatever. And then she gets in the ring and attacks Jade Cargill. So that's how she wins. I don't care about this shit at all. I really don't. Moving on. This leads us into Gunther. Gunther was backstage getting ready for his match against Cody Rhodes. Jackie Redmond stops by. Gunther says that he'll be rational. And he's going to destroy Cody Rhodes tonight, and he'll win tomorrow and compete at SummerSlam. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. I don't care about this at all. So Candice LeRae, she shows up. She wheeled Johnny Gargano in, and Candice LeRae tells Gunther they need to win this tomorrow because then Sami Zayn will be competing at SummerSlam. Gunther tells Candice LeRae to go tell Sami Zayn to show up and do his best, and then he leaves. And then Mariah May shows up and attacks Candice from behind. And then she tells Johnny that he needs a haircut, and then she leaves. Okay, this is fine. So all they're doing with Mariah May, who's been on the main roster for about a month and a half now, I guess, she's just attacking random women. That's all she's doing. Fucking pathetic. Like, come on, have plans for her, Triple H. Whatever, man. Moving on from that, this leads us into Nia Jax and Last Legend. They're yelling at Adam Pearce for what Charlotte Flair did earlier on in the night. And Adam Pearce says that Nia is going to take on Charlotte next week in the qualifier. Yay, who gives a shit? This is fucking lame. Ugh. Moving on, the War Raiders, they defeat Fraxium, Nathan Frazier, and Axiom. So Eric and Ivar win. This is just a fucking work rate match. Who really cares? This is a waste of time. I don't even care about this at all. Moving on from that, this leads us into CM Punk. He's backstage talking to Cody Rhodes and tells Cody that he has Cody's back tonight. Cody tells Punk to have his back from the back, and CM Punk tells him that he'll see him tonight. So, okay, whatever, who cares? Moving on, this leads us into Danhausen. He's backstage with Jackie Redmond in his lab. So Kathy, my bad. Jackie wanted to ask Danhausen about his match against JD McDonough. She asked him how he'll neutralize Dominic Mysterio. Danhausen says that he has a secret weapon and shows us a toy cat in a cage, and then things begin to spark in his lab, and he and Jackie Redmond get up out. So I don't care about this shit. Who really cares? Main event of the evening, Cody Rhodes versus Gunther. It ends in a no contest. CM Punk gets involved. Sami Zayn shows up, and a massive brawl ensues, and all four guys are just beating the shit out of each other, and that was SmackDown. This was lame. This was absolutely lame. Lame as fuck. Oh my god, this is a bad show. This is a bad show. I hate SmackDown. I hate it. I hate it so much. Again, SmackDown is the worst wrestling show of the week. Clearly, they don't care about making new stars. They just still want to use the same old people that they've been using for the past 8 to 10 years, if not longer. I don't get it. It's just ridiculous. It really, truly is ridiculous. But such is life. Such is life, man. And I really think that Saturday night's main event is not even really worth watching. However, I am going to watch it and do a review. But it's really just pointless. It's really honestly just pointless. So, whatever. All I can say is this show's awful. It's just awful. It's just a waste of time. It's a waste of time. Because clearly, Triple H and company just doesn't care. They don't care. All they care about is just making fucking money. That's all they care about. But whatever, such is life. When nobody comes to these shows, or when you start getting low attendance, which they've been getting for quite some time, it's going to show. It's going to show. And they have no one to blame but themselves. So, whatever. But what did you guys think of SmackDown? Let me know. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.